PEPE, Fibonacci levels, we're going to look at it right now. We're going to look at several different options for Fibonacci because they can be quite subjective. So we're going to look at it in depth from a couple different moves, and you can be the judge. We're going to lay the evidence and lay it out for you as clear as possible. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Twitter, Telegram, and Patreon for more content. Let's get right to it. PEPE on the weekly chart. That's where we should start. Explosive move. I usually like to start looking at Fibonacci's after an explosive move. But let's look at the initial history, at least on Binance, where we have this high wick, and these are going to be rough estimates. To get a more precise fib, you can hold down control on your keyboard and goes right to these wicks. You can see how it snaps. But for all intents and purposes on this video, we're going to look at it in rough estimates. So we have our high wick here, our swing low here, fib extension to the 1618. It's pretty damn close. Fibonacci levels in general are areas of interest. You shouldn't be taking Fibonacci's to the bank. They're not set in stone. You shouldn't put, all your eggs in that basket. Okay, you want to use it with a multitude of other indicators, market sentiment, all that good stuff. All together, everything should be telling a story. You shouldn't be using one or two indicators to, use your trading Bible, right, so to speak. Right? They should all tell somewhat of the same story. So having said that, does the 1618 pan out here from this level? It's pretty damn close. So you want to try to back that up, that similar level, to see if we can possibly go to the next level, the 2618. Is that going to be the next level, right? For lack of a better word. So from current prices, we also going to check CoinMarketCap here in a moment. So that's over a 9x away. Could we potentially do that? Perhaps. Why do I say this? Well, let's go over to CoinMarketCap, PEPE. You want to look at the market cap to start off with. And this will be real important for the months ahead when all, the moon boys of YouTube will be back out in full force claiming PEPE or, whatever your favorite altcoin is going to make you a millionaire overnight. It's going to 1000x. Let's quick fact check all these people and keep market cap in mind. This is already a $5 billion market cap. All right, to get inside the top 10, well, let's just go look, right? Keep that in mind. You're going to go to rankings here. What would it take to get inside the top 10 as of right now? 15 billion. Not too bad. We're only 3x from cracking that. But some of these will likely, obviously, move up. I think some of these will move out. Namely this one, probably this one. Some of these will move down. Others will move up. But could we potentially do another 10x? Could we get to 50 billion? That's still in the realm of possibilities for a meme coin. Maybe the top one, right? Dogecoin made a run at that, right? So let's realize that the 1618 so far seems like a pretty good spot. Maybe the 2618 is another pretty good spot based on just this one. Now, you heard me mention earlier, you can take multiple levels, right? We know the 1618 played pretty close here. So we can, as of now, say the 2618, let's go ahead and plant an arrow or a line right at this level, right? To know that that's where our 2618 is. Because we know the 1618 is so far our highest move. Okay, so now let's delete this just for sake of clarity. Let's do another fib from our, how about we take it from, not there. We take it from before our big move. How about this big move, right? You want to do this before and after big moves to see if you get similar levels. So we have our line way the hell up there at the 2618. Okay, so now let's do a fib low, swing high to low again. Using hold the control button, it goes right to these wicks, so you don't have to guess. This is actual precision. And what do we see here? Obviously, it's not going to be the 1618. That was a different level, but Fibonacci's are sequential here, right? So if we see that the 1618 was pretty close to the top here, and it's in line with something else from a different, completely different, and I would say random swing high to low, and those are still lining up. And note also the 2618 was near exact bottom for this closing candle. This is the stuff you want to see in order to put more weight into said Fibonacci. If they're way off, and some coins will do this, right? It's not every coin has a precise Fibonacci that you need to be all weighing the same. If you're putting Fibonacci's on coins and the 2618, the 1618, all these are way the hell off and different at every place you use them, it's probably not going to work well for you. But there are some rare times Pepe's in this boat where it's so far in history has done very well at holding certain key levels on the Fibonacci sequence, and you want to be paying attention. This one is in that boat. 2618 retrace. 3618 also range highs from this move. And it almost got to the, I mean, it's like right on it, like to the dollar. You think big money wasn't part of this? Right? They're using this. 423 hit it almost to the 10th of a penny, 10th of a fraction of a penny. Yeah. Okay. So now we have, that's still pretty great. Does anything go above that? Well, sadly, no. But this also kind of backs up our initial Fibonacci extension, right? That's pretty key. Pretty much the exact same damn level, right? We can just, if you missed the first part of the video, or you have the attention span of a chicken sandwich, right? We can do this again for you real quick. And you can see the 1618 here is relatively close to that 423 and relatively close to this all-time high, right? Similar levels, right? You want to, again, Fibonacci's are for general areas of interest. And I would say you could paint from here to here on multiple different Fibonacci's a pretty damn good area of interest, right? That's 2 now before the big move that showed you relatively where you should be probably taking some profits, right? Pretty spectacular. So far, so good, right? Okay, so now let's remove this, right? We know that. There's our line still from up there. How about we take it from after our first big top, right? Our initial sell-off after a massive gain. We had a 300% plus week there, followed again by a 45% week the next week. Yeah, that's some good gains. So now how about we look at the Fib extension? Well, we didn't quite get to the 1618 there. This is, you can see now that this is starting to lose some structure here as far as our previous 2 Fibs. So maybe this one isn't going to be quite as reliable. But I would still always note all of these levels on these swing. Certainly if you're in a coin with a high percentage of your portfolio, you should be well aware of all Fib levels on all swings. So all those first ones that we did, you should be having those written down. All these from this move, you should have those levels written down. These from this move, you should certainly have those levels written down, because they could work out. Maybe not anymore. Those won't play out. Maybe this one is the new one, right? You don't know until they're just general areas of interest. If you're well up, if you bought Pepe down at 150, right? And now it goes to, you make, you make 8,000%, you're up 80x, and you're coming up to a key Fib level, right? Let's use common sense here, okay? So we'll keep that one on, and we'll see if our next move will work out anything significant. Pretty close here, and even as far as how wide apart these moves are in time and in price, right? From this swing low to this swing high, we were, it's a 4x. But the Fibonacci's are still relatively close by. So again, writing all these downs, or what you can also do is, use the 618s, right? Say anytime in this zone, here's the 1618 zone. Here's the 2618 zone. You can color code these and save these on your chart, right? Just doing exactly what I'm doing. You can even color code these zones. Like here's a 3618 zone from all of these moves. And here's the 423 zone. So anytime I'm in one of these zones with price, you're locking your profits in, or setting at least the stop loss. So this works very well on some certain coins. It's not every coin, and yeah, we can make all these boxes the same levels. I get a little OCD when I start making some of these. Right, you want to have these kind of lined up, right, just to keep your charts nice and neat. Right, it pays dividends. You don't want to be confusing. Nice and neat. All right, so hopefully this kind of helps shed some light on a couple different things. Maybe you've never seen anything like this before. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are for Pepe. Do you think it's going to go higher than all these? Just for shits and giggles, let's look at what these would be. So we're from current prices, roughly, we're looking about 60 to 120% move in that first zone. 300 to 400% move for that next zone. We're looking at, 9 to 10x, 11x even right there. Remember, 1,000% is 11x, not a 10x. And then we go up to the 423, the final. That's still an 18x away, 22x away. Now, remember those market caps. Unlikely, based on these, that we're getting that high. I doubt a meme coin can do 100 billion market cap, but hey, prove me wrong. I'd love to see it. We might get it, right? Who knows? But here's your fibs. Remember, here's the 2618 from our macro swing high to low. So again, that's still pretty good ways up. That's still a 9x away, and would get us knocking on the door of what, 45 to 50 billion dollar market cap. Pretty impressive by Pepe. It's currently at the number 22 position right here. You can see that. So you want to be doing calculations whenever you hear a YouTuber or anybody else throw out a chart on X or whatever social media you're watching, no matter what the coin is. Let's do some Chase fact checking and go check the market caps and then do our Fibonacci extensions and see if that checks out, or they're calling for, some bit boys of crypto last cycle calling XRP going to, hundreds of dollars with $1 trillion plus market cap. Probably not going to work out. They're coming. They're going to be back. All those moon boys, right? They'll probably call for Pepe to go to $1, without doing that multi-trillion-dollar market cap, And not just saying for Pepe, any meme coin, even great chart coins, right? This blue list, right? We rank all these coins. These are the strongest charts in crypto as of this week that I have seen. Maybe you've seen others, right? We track all these in our live streams, in our Telegram group. If you haven't joined that, you want more content, you want more stuff like this, I help you along the way. I do a lot of extra content daily in our Patreon group. Join there. You get access to our private Telegram to keep you up to date on everything. Green list, good charts. Orange list, rough looking, a little sketchy. Pink list, the worst of the worst. It's the opposite of the blue. The top of the top, worst of the worst in the pink, and then red list is pretty bad as well. You want a majority of your coins, if not all, on the blue, green, or orange list, in my opinion. You want to be riding strength into this next cycle up. All right, follow me on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Patreon, Telegram. Hope to see you there. Hope to help you out more along this journey. Any questions, let me know below. What do you want to see next? Pepe, hopefully that helps you. If not, maybe I'll help you on another video. Let's look at our altcoin season index, and it's not even close, right? We're down at Bitcoin season right now. You can track this for yourself. It's free. Bitcoin, blockchaincenter.net. They have an alt season index. They have a lot of good tools on here. You can go check it out. It's all 100% free. If you scroll down here, we're still back in Bitcoin season. If we want to sniff alt season, we're going to have to take out this high. Back to 50s. We want to look for Bitcoin dominance to, help us in that direction. And that's that. So let's get to our quote of the day. It is not because things are difficult that what we do not dare. It's because we do not dare that things are difficult, right? Try the hard thing. Car of the day. Find the right tab. Aston Martin Vanquish S. There's the front. There's the rear. And he's gone. We're gone. See you on the next one. Peace out.